Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme on Thanksgiving and it wasn't crispy? Have you ever set your house on fire on Thanksgiving? Have you ever used food that was expired for a meal for Thanksgiving? If you have, don't feel ashamed. Embrace it. Embrace it as a memory that will live in your brain forever. An unforgettable moment that happened to you on Thanksgiving. And like today's topic, we're going to be reading crazy stuff that has happened to us on Thanksgiving. So I searched up on Reddit crazy stuff that has happened to them on Thanksgiving. And so we're going to be reading them and reacting to them. Because why not? You know, hopefully I'm hoping for some like cinematic, like TV dramatic stuff. And like the dramatics, the drama of it all. The drama of Thanksgiving. I don't know, I don't think anything ever crazy has ever happened to me on Thanksgiving. Also comment below if anything crazy has ever happened to you on Thanksgiving. I want to know. So comment below. Because was your Krispy Kreme on Thanksgiving crispy? Let's get into the first story. One year I invited a friend and her family to our vacation home for Thanksgiving. They arrived, her husband took over the remote in the great room, turned on YouTube and put on pimple popping videos. While they all sat there watching it like it was totally normal. My daughter walked in and said, "What the hell?" while looking at me. I rolled my eyes and said nothing. It's time to eat. I set a beautiful table. I called everyone to sit down and suddenly the pimple popping husband had to use the bathroom. 10 minutes later, 10 minutes, we're all still sitting there waiting while my food gets cold. I finally said, "Let's just go ahead and start." He finally came up and we're all almost finished eating and he dares to say, "Gee guys, thanks for waiting for me." That was the last holiday these people were ever invited to. I no longer speak to any of them. As you should, because that is some crazy stuff. What do you mean, first off? Like, I get maybe asking, but just to take over someone's TV in someone else's house unless they're like, "Hey, make yourself home." You know what I mean? Like, and even with that, that's crazy to do. And then pimple popping out of everything. Like, you couldn't put on Sunday football? Wait, that's not Sunday. Thursday football? I don't know if there's Thursday football. I don't watch football. You couldn't have put something normal on. And like, I was about to say maybe while they eat, because you know some people are like tablet kids, they need to watch something. But on the TV, and you didn't have food, and then the audacity to go to the bathroom and take that long when they were about to serve food and then be like, y'all couldn't wait for me? You couldn't wait until at least they did the little prayer, little thankful, little blessing of the food, and then go to the bathroom? And then the nerve to take that long. And you know, I don't blame you for removing them as friends. I would too. She dropped them like it's hot, but her food was not. Maybe. Next one. A friend brought his new girlfriend of 1 week to our house on Thanksgiving weekend. Interesting. On Thanksgiving morning, they took 45-minute shower in our only bathroom, during which he ended up impregnating her. Guess the turkey wasn't the only thing that got stuffed that Thanksgiving. There's not enough shower cleaner in the world. Oh, someone even put more than the turkey got stuffed. Well, yes. And think this was 2 years ago. Okay, you got off the hook, because I was about to say last year was the year of that outbreak of the turkeys. That shit would piss me off. And then to have only one shower, one bathroom with a shower. Wrap it up. My mom and sister have a plethora of food allergies, determined by an allergist. My mom's sister is a terrible cook, but thinks she is not. I know a lot of those. And likes to be the center of attention. I know a lot of those. So she's either insists on hosting or bringing something. She also thinks she has the same allergies as my mama, but that they were cured by her chiropractor. Isn't a chiropractor like they snap your back? What? How does that fix your allergy? Okay. She regularly serves or brings food my mom and sister cannot have, and gets bent out of shape when my mom won't eat the bread or cheese or mushrooms or shrimp or hummus or whatever else. Bitch, are those Thanksgiving meals? What the fuck? Bitch, who brings shrimps? Who brings mushrooms? Who brings, I mean, bread is okay. Hummus, okay, I guess, for like a snack, a little. Bitch, who the fuck? I've never heard, like, bitch. Isn't like the basics? Bitch, I don't even know. I mean, everyone has their own Thanksgiving meals and traditions. I shouldn't be talking like. I got my Puerto Rican because we go to my Puerto Rican side. Because I'm Puerto Rican. Selena was in Puerto Rican.
I felt like a Spanish, like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican.
Selena wasn't Puerto Rican, bro.
Selena wasn't Puerto Rican.
We always have Thanksgiving on my Puerto Rican side of the family. Besides this year, we won't be here. We'll be in Florida. But yeah, everyone has their different traditions. But I never heard of people having shrimp. I mean, maybe a shrimp cocktail. Cheese. What do you mean by cheese? Just a cheese platter? Okay, wait. Maybe this is normal. The mushroom and shrimp took me off. Especially when you think of Thanksgiving, I don't think of like that stuff. So maybe it's normal. I don't know. How can you fuck up? Why do people get insulted if people don't want to eat their food? I don't want to eat your food.
I'm not eating it.
Simple as that. I don't want to eat your food. Once I invited a fellow grad student and her boyfriend. Okay. Ezra and Aria. For Thanksgiving. After she sort of fished for an invitation, I brought flowers and set a fancy table, brought all the trimmings including some of the extravagant wine, and slaved over the cooking all day. Same as above. Half an hour before they were to arrive, I get a call from her saying they're not coming because they had a fight. I had been around her boyfriend a few times before this and found him to be an egotistical and petulant a-hole. So I guess I should have expected it. I tried to be supportive and told her not to worry and who everything's okay. But inside I was livid. Next time I saw her, she was all breezy about it and said they made up a few hours later. Needless to say, that was basically the end of our friendship for me. I invited a fellow grad student. Wait, why am I speaking? That's a fucking teacher and like student, grad student, right? Because a classmate, if you weren't that fucking cool. So one, that was fucking weird. Two, so you cooked that whole meal just for you three? The fuck? I wouldn't. Bitch, if I was... What? This has so much layers to it because I'm like, were you trying to get with the girl? Like, what? I mean, I know there's friends. Yeah. But like, didn't you have your family? I mean, I don't know people's cases, but don't you got your family? Don't you got like other people? Don't you have a girlfriend, wife, husband? I don't judge. Somebody, but I mean, to each his own. Hey, you live and you learn. And then it's always the case. They always fight and make up. But I was looking for crazy fucking stories. Where are the crazy stories? I even searched up crazy stories, Thanksgiving stories. These aren't crazy. Like, I wanted the drama. I wanted the effects. I wanted... Invited a good friend who lives in another state. Thought it would be wonderful. Also, I'm noticing, don't invite friends. Have the Friendsgiving. Unless they're like friends that are family, you know what I mean? And like, you know the difference. Like, people that you're associated with, like cordial with, they're most likely to bail on you. She proceeds to get drunk during appetizers. She cries to me about her son while I was trying to get things done. She says I'm ungrateful that my kids are perfect and her son is troubled. Later on, takes me aside to gossip about my guests' lifelong friends and her perception that they have all had plastic surgeries. And why is it anybody's business? Commanders the conversations at the dinner table, so it was all about her and her accomplishments. I couldn't wait to see her go home, and it changed the relationship for sure. Wait, you had dinner with this bitch? See, you know, I feel like holidays, like a lot of like important dates always reveals truth about people you're close with. People's true colors come out during that time. Stuff always happens during these times, you know what I mean? But it sounds like narcissist behavior to make everything about you. Please, I hate people that are like that. Everything is not about you. But, and then the audacity, bitch. What I always say, if people get shit done, so be it. The time my uncle accidentally used an expired can of green beans on the green bean casserole. I hate green bean casserole. It tasted so bad that the farm cats didn't eat it. That the following Thanksgiving, I subconsciously avoided the green bean casserole. It took me a minute to remember why. On the bright side, I wrote about this for my college and got an A on it. Bitch, what the fuck? You're that traumatized over something you didn't like? I mean, I get it was expired, but bitch, you got traumatized that bad over a green bean casserole? You got traumatized that bad over a green bean casserole? I mean, I don't like green bean casserole. I really hate green bean casserole. But a whole essay too? What the fuck? A whole, and got an A. Bitch. I need the lore on that, because what do you mean? We were expecting a vegan one year. My then boyfriend, sister-in-law, boyfriend goes out of his way to pick up a vegan cookbook and double checked all the ingredients, got the exact brand recommended in the recipe, slaves away making something for her. She asked to see the label for the ingredients and rejected it because of a protein. See, at this point, this too, if you're very picky, if you're very like, oh, I can't eat this, and this, if you have a lot of allergies, bring your own dish. Maybe I've never hosted, so I can't explain, but like I always make my Teeny's mac and cheese. Clock it. Teeny's is her big one. That's my, I can't say the recipe. No, I'm joking. It wasn't Teeny, it was someone else. If my family sees this, no, it wasn't. I don't want y'all to know my recipe, but I do some a little different. I do add an extra spice. But yeah, if you have that much, if you're that picky, if you're that like, you know, you got all these allergies, you're vegan, you're this, you're that, the third, bring your own dish. I don't know, maybe I don't know, like that would frustrate me so bad, especially if I go out of my way to accommodate you, and even after the accommodations you're like, oh, you fucked up, bitch, I'ma fuck you up. What do you mean I just went above and beyond to do something for you and you're not? Bitch, I would turn into Miley Cyrus when I was hosting my annual Friendsgiving at the clubhouse of my apartment complex. We were all chowing down. An array of beautiful and delicious desserts were waiting for us on the counter. A friend came and grabbed me, telling me to look at the desserts. While we were eating, they had been swarmed by ants. Maybe that was your aunt's karma for not being invited, so she sent the other ants. She sent the other ants to come. Damn, but you didn't have them wrapped? They weren't wrapped? One year, my uncle and his wife were hosting Thanksgiving for our extended family of 50+ people. We have an old family member who is rather large man. Shortly after he arrived, he split his pants completely down the middle. Only a couple of people saw, but was extremely embarrassed. Some family members had to help him go home and get changed. Meanwhile, my uncle's wife proceeded to whisper to every individual that he had split his pants and to not tell anyone else. It was a secret. Everyone now knew, and he was mortified. Once he returned, my uncle's wife then goes to take the turkey out of the oven. She mishandled the roasting pan and the turkey flopped onto the floor along with all the juices. She started bawling on the floor with said turkey. Then she proceeds to start a minor grease fire on the stovetop. Bad things truly do happen in threes. First, bitch, is that any family event if something happened and everyone's like going around secretly talking about it? I mean, karma did get her, and it got her good. It got her gal. It got her twice, to be precise. Call me Nikki. I'm a rapper. No, karma does happen. Karma is like, we said this, karma is real. It's just, I don't get how people drop. Well, bitch, Nick, wrap it up. Why are you trying to act? Bitch, I'm like, no, how do people slip and fall? Bitch, you fucking slip and fall all the time. You're clumsy as fuck. People are clumsy. And then a grease fire, bitch, how the fuck? Well. See, I wanted more stories like that. Like, people grease fire. Like, you know, you hear crazy stories on Thanksgiving. And I was hoping for those. I literally read 15 total right now. And none of them were that crazy. What the fuck? Or maybe stuff that happens on TV is just TV. Yeah, these were crazy stories that have happened on Thanksgiving. So please comment below if anything crazy has ever happened to you guys on Thanksgiving, because I want some crazy shit. I love crazy stories. Like, I want to hear the drama. I love the drama of it all. So if you got a crazy story, please comment below. And if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.